Good morning, everyone. Dr. John Asplund here on January the 7th, 2022. Had a snow day, cold day today. The forecast this morning was to be around 29 below. It didn't end up getting that low. I think it ended up being the lowest at 20 below, but that's still plenty cold. And so we decided to go ahead and cancel school for the day just to be on the safe side. Have received some questions from some people because I had, in an earlier video, had said we'd just do one snow day and then we would move to e-learning days. Well, that was the intention when I said it, but then after that we learned some things that made it so that it probably wasn't going to be educationally a really good idea for us to do that today. Not the least of which is right now we have, I believe, 81 staff members out with illness. So asking substitute teachers to do that on the magnitude of 81 of them to do remote learning is probably going to be really difficult. So we still have a lot of elevated numbers in terms of COVID, and we have several hundred students have been out because of COVID. And obviously that's something that's a concern to us. We do believe those numbers will start going in the right direction here pretty soon. But factoring in the illness factor, factoring in the fact that we heard from some other folks that they had some internet problems at their house, whether that be a teacher or a student. We heard from both. So we felt like, right now, until we can get everything exactly the way we needed to do it, we wanted to make sure everybody had an opportunity to have high quality remote instruction if we were going to do it. So we made the decision to pivot to just a cancellation of a day because we'll make it up at the end of the year when the weather's better and in-person instruction is better anyway. So we may go to e-learning the next time, we may not. We have other factors that come into play that, it's a dynamic process and a dynamic situation. So, I guess I probably should have told you this was going to be, an e-learning day if we could meet all these other factors. I didn't do that the first time, so I apologize. But we're trying to make the best decision we can for the children, for the learning, for the safety, for the employees, every time. And so we take those into effect whenever we look at how we're going to make a decision in terms of whether it's e-learning day, school cancellation. It's, as I said to the staff yesterday in an email, it's more art than science. There's no really perfect formula to be able to decide what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So just a lot of different factors that were put into that. So if you're wondering, hey, why did you say you were going to do one thing and you did another thing? Well, basically, facts change. We reserve the right to change our mind when the facts change. So that's what we decided to do, and we feel good about that decision. So hopefully everybody's inside and warm and staying safe today. Signing off for the school district on January 7th, on a very cold January 7th, Dr. John Asplund.